We should be back. Are we, okay, I started back up again. Are we good? Stable?
Looks like it.
Sound,
Yeah.
sound and everything?
Yeah.
Alright, so,
My arcane cannon looks a little bit brighter than it was, but other than that, we're fine.
alright. Where do y'all wish to go?
She was looking around the corner to see if there's anything down that hallway. That's what she was asking whenever you
Uh,
disappeared.
When you died.
nope. You do not see anything. The only thing
Okay.
the only thing you see is a door at the very end of this long hallway.
What does that door look like?
Give me just a second. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, individual. I'm opening up shit. It just looks like a kind of like most of the other doors.
Okay, so nothing special about it.
No.
I relay this to everybody else. There's just a door, but it's not like ornate like this cult door.
Gotcha.
All right. So
Well, we kind of have to just keep wandering around. So we either have
Yeah.
to go indoors or keep wandering until we find magically something.
I mean, yeah.
yeah, let's just go down the hall and see where this leads. I mean,
So are we going straight or are we going to go to our left?
Well, in the rules of mazes, I always go left.
Okay. I'll lead the way. Or I'll try to lead the way.
Ye-
There we go.
Simon seems intelligent, so I say we trust him.
Look at. Yeah, mine is average. So yeah, no, we'll try. I trust.
Mhm.
Hanging the cannon. I just want to put him next to me.
I'm gonna go in front of the door.
Just go in front of door. Alright. Slobber Chop's going to catch up. The other two going to catch up.
I'm gonna look at our resident sneaky person. You want to crack open this door and see what you see?
Sure, let's do it. Oh.
Go ahead and give me just a second as I pull up what you would see. That was... Because I'm having to like scroll through because you guys are going about this very different. You would see 4 wooden wardrobes that stand against the walls on this area.
Should we get more Molotovs?
Why do I
You
feel
wanna-
like there's like a whole other house underneath the house? Because we found like a butcher place, there's a dining hall, now we found a place with wardrobes.
Yeah, who's living under here?
Probably those cultist guys.
Well, they're probably not living anymore.
Do you wish to investigate the wardrobes at all or no?
I will.
Yeah,
I bet you
sure.
there's cultist outfits in here.
Yeah, as you take as you take a look at the wardrobes, you would see all bear nothing except for the south one, where you would find 4 sets of black robes and 4 golden devil masks.
Perfect.
Are we all thinking the same thing?
Yes.
Hey, what's this other door in here?
I
Let's
mean,
not open it just yet. Let's decide whether or not we're gonna do the thing.
I think we do the thing.
I mean, I would hate to.
Do we have
leave
any idea how these cultists act?
I mean, they're religious people. I know how religious people act.
I mean, I don't have a better idea. Where are we gonna? I kind of gesture to my armor. Where am I gonna put this?
You put it over your armor.
Would it fit over my armor?
No. It's meant for people that are trying to actually wear religious outfits and not try to hide a full set of heavy armor underneath them.
Let me check something real quick before.
That came off a little snarkier than I meant to. I apologize.
Okay, so who
I
isn't
don't
wearing
know if
armor?
I'm not wearing armor.
I'm just gonna say I kind of depend on this armor. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very easy to hit.
I mean, just be good at bullshitting if you're doing what I think you're doing. Just be good. Just get good.
Okay, so what about this? How many of us aren't wearing armor? Because I know I have scale mail on. One person's got full heavy armor.
I'm wearing light leather armor.
I am.
Will robes go over that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, like
I'm also wearing light leather armor.
Like leather armor, you can easily hide underneath robes. Like scale mail, you can, but
It's gonna look wonky.
it's gonna look a little wonky. But I mean,
Okay.
it's a cult of devil
So-
worship. It's just more so the fact that the only one that's gonna have trouble is Anna, because Anna's wearing heavier armor.
What? Okay.
So why don't?
What? Oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine. What I was getting at is two of you that can wear the robes no problem, put the robes on, put the masks on. The other two will just put the masks on, and then the two in the robes would be like, "Oh, we found new initiates. That's what we're down here doing." So only two people have to bullshit
good
their way through things.
thinking.
That's
That's a good
okay.
idea.
I was gonna say either that or we caught them sneaking around.
Yeah, but then we have to like restrict the two people, and then if
Mhm.
anything does happen, any kind of combat, it gets really hairy.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah, and we would also have to hide our weapons if we were playing captive. And the last time we split the two girls over there, they both ended up getting poisoned and I got stabbed. But Savine is also a very good talker. What if...
I like Simon's idea where we say we found new recruits and that's why they're not in the robes.
I mean, it's worth as good of a shot as any because I heavily depend on this armor. I will not be near as good in combat without it.
I will tell you from a meta knowledge, the fact that you have blazoned Hellrider armor on is not going to help your case at all. In fact, I would say it hampers it. So you're on.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna open up one of the wardrobes. I'm gonna hide my armor in it. I'm gonna put on some robes.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. Because I was like, I will tell you right now, like everything was fine until you up and said like, oh, we got new initiates, and it's like you're.
Yeah, no,
like,
I forgot it was hell riding in blazing armor.
Yeah, like you could attempt it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, like none of you are charisma-based characters, and I know for a fact that none of you are gonna be able to bullshit. The amount of bullshit you would have to spew to make that work would be really fucking hard.
I really hope we don't
Cool
get
Ray
into
when you need
combat.
her?
Yeah.
Right? Where's Cool Ray when you need her?
I'm just gonna stay quiet as I put on the mask.
All right, well, robe and mask time.
Alright,
Before I
robe
put
and
on
mask
this mask, can I like look over this stuff? Like I guess Arcana check to see if they're weirdly magical and they're gonna like lock us in these robes and mask and thing. Like
I'll tell you
Carrey?
right now. No.
Okay.
I was about to say I've already put this shit on. I'm committed.
Yeah, no, these are just simple ratted rogues.
Okay.
All right. Putting the robes and the mask on.
All right.
Put on my robe and wizard hat.
Yeah, as this is all going on and you get robed up, you would hear what sounds like the clanging of metal on the ground, as you would hear sounds like people talking, sounds like a group of people talking, as you would hear the sounds of footsteps kind of echoing through down.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to just close the door.
Yeah. Slaver Chops kind of goes into Inya's robe as I would say around this point the Eldritch Cannon falls apart or dismisses.
We've been here an hour? Holy.
I would say
We have done a lot.
I would say yeah, you've done a lot within an hour.
Did some war crimes. You know.
Yeah, the war crimes would have taken us a few minutes.
That's at least that's at best vandalism, okay?
Well, I mean, do you
No,
want to
it's
keep
a
the
war
Eldritch Cannon out?
No, it's not a big deal. I was more so just joking about the war crime thing.
Oh no, you're fair. You're fair. Yeah, and as you all are kind of shut the door and kind of get ready, you would hear footsteps approaching as you would hear the door kind of jiggle open, and I'm assuming everyone's in their full attire. As the door opens up, and you would see one of the censer-bearing cultists kind of open up the door and just kind of look at you all. Just go. Go ahead and wake up the others. We might possibly have intruders. The Cathedral to Zariel was blocked off, and Orthos seems to have reported that there's intruders in here.
Is everyone that was in there okay?
Orthos is fine. Everyone else seems to be dead. Orthos is reporting to Lady Vanthapo right now. Go and wake up the others. We gotta make sure Lady Vanthapo gets out, as well as Thavius.
Yes, of course. We'll wake up the others right away.
You heard him.
Yeah, as he kind of rushes off, as you would hear kind of shouting of orders coming through.
I'm assuming that's going to be this door to the north.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah. So we should go in and I'm gonna
Well,
use
open it first.
we open it, and when we open it, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to project my voice and be like, "Wake up!
We
There
don't
might
know
be
who's in
intruders."
here yet.
When we open the door.
Yeah, but you don't just immediately use thaumaturgy. What if it's just a closet?
Then too bad. The closet's gonna have thaumaturgy in it.
Oh my god.
All right.
Just
We need to get this done as quick as possible. I feel naked without my armor.
Yeah, let's just open the door.
All right. Yeah. As you open up the door, you would see a figure kind of standing there, kind of looking a little surprised to see the door opened. As you would see this masked figure just kind of. Are you back from the ritual? As he takes a moment to think about it, and he goes, I don't think I recognize any of you.
There's been possible intruders. We've been tasked to wake everyone up, and we need to make sure Lady Vanthapo and Thaddeus get out. Some people died in the Cathedral to Zariel.
As he kind of looks so surprised and just, yeah, I will. As the other cultists, a kind of more feminine form, kind of sitting by the other doors, the figure kind of looks over, and is like, get the others. We might have been found out. We need to wrap this up real quick and get Lady Vanthapo out of here. As she kind of quickly gets up and opens up the doors, you would hear shouting, as it sounds like quite a few people begin making the slight movement of people making their way through. As people are waking up and getting about, you hear quite a few people coming through the other cultist kind of heads over, and he seems to go try to assist people waking up and getting them ready.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So now, how do we find Lady Van Helsing?
I think we probably could just follow them.
I say we follow them.
As are you wishing?
We're
Sure.
gonna be fine.
Terribly
It's gonna be
dangerous
fine.
at all.
I keep
Fine.
looking at the
Not worried at all.
wardrobe. You can't see under the mask, but I am very concerned.
As one of the as the male cultist kind of comes back and he goes, "All right, you lot secure Savius Creek. He's protecting this treasure that we got from the morning from the dead three.
Gotcha.
Let him know what's going on and retrieve the shield. We're going to try to get out of Baldur's Gate tonight. It seems."
All right. And which part is he in?
He
We've
kinda-
only just gotten down here recently, shortly before the attack.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Nope.
Oh, don't do this to me.
I'm
Oh my god, here we go. Here we go.
I'm doing this, true.
I'm so glad I'm right next to the. Oh,
Oh,
god.
thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, he
Oh,
kind of
thank
he
God.
kind of look like he doesn't seem to register anything, but he's just like, yeah. As soon as you step out southward, the door right there, the vault. Lady Vanthaper will have the key, and she's more than likely going to unlock it to secure things.
Gotcha. Will do. We will go get the shield and we will protect Lady Vanthaper.
It's kind of
I'm Thaddeus as well. Yep. Let's go.
as he kind of nods and heads out. As you all kind of poke your head out, you would see the form of an older woman dressed in noble attire along the large kind of barbed devil, as she seems to kind of be unlocking everything. The devil kind of looking over at you all, and he seems to kind of be observing you all as you all kind of begin making your way through everything. Eventually the door opens. Eventually the door opens as as the vault is open. You would see coming out
Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe arrival.
I think someone is raiding us. Hello there. Give me just a second to see who that is. My OBS crashed earlier, so I had to boot it up in safe mode real quick. I'm gonna see who raided us.
It's Nay.
Nee.
Niamus? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Hold on, let me give you a quick shout out here. I appreciate you bringing some people over. I hope you had a good stream. Let's see here. Let me shout you out because only fair.
To fill the raiders in, we have infiltrated a cult. We are all wearing cultist attire. The heavy hitter that has an AC of 16 now has an AC of 11.
Yep.
Womp womp.
Name Misan? Did I say that right? I appreciate you bringing some people over. God, everything is broken right now, so I'm gonna have to. I can't even keep track of how long the session's been. It's fine. I appreciate you bringing some people over. I hope do the after stream care and do what you got to do. It. I hope you had a good stream, and I appreciate you again for bringing some people over as we're just vibing and playing D&D. Let's see here. But yeah, back to the game though. As you kind of watch the door open coming out of this armory, you would see Anna, you would recognize this figure, but everyone else, you would see this frail older man, kind of dressed in what appears to be ratted holy robes, holding on to what appears to be this large shield. Is Anna, you would recognize this man as Thavius Krieg, the High Marshal of Elturel.
What the fuck?
As he holds onto the shield and Lady Vanthaper kind of mentions and goes,
Would I recognize that guy?
I would say most people recognize the I know you would know a Thavius Krieg. I'll give you that one. You would know who Thavius Krieg is. I'll give you that one. He's the High Marshal of Elturel, also known as the ruler of Elturel. As he comes out and Lady Vanthaper just goes, "It seems like our plans have been disrupted for now. Zariel will not be pleased, but we have another chance to try again with the ritual. But for now, I think it is best to to kill off the prisoners and get out of here. We need to make sure everything is clean for now and come back later and try the ritual again." As the large devil kind of meanders for a moment before he just goes, "Remember your pact and deal. This place is owed proper treatment, and I am owed my proper dues." As Lady Vanthaper goes, you will have your debts. You will have your requirements fulfilled. For now, we need to secure the lair and make sure any sort of intruders are gone. Clean this place of any influence I might have for now. And then figure out where my sons are at so that they can give us more of an insight of what is going on and what we might be dealing with. One of my boys should have had his imps down here. Hold on, I feel a sneeze coming.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Bless you.
Bless you.
As the demon heads, kind of seemingly heading back into the direction of the church. Lady Vanthaper notices you all and just kind of goes, "You there, lot. What are you standing around for? I need you to go deal with the prisoners, make sure none of them can talk. Let Thos know that we have no need of them anymore, and he can deal with them."
See, we were just instructed after waking up the other members to come protect you and guard the shield.
Very well, that is fine. As she kind of looks to Thavius and goes, I will keep an eye out for the intruders, and I assure you all that I will be fine. Some of you some of you can keep an eye on Thavius, but we need a report. I need some people dealt with, so... And I need one or some of you to go report it to Thos that we are getting rid of some unneeded pest.
I nod my head just quietly.
Okay.
How
So
are
we
gonna...
can take the marshal and let the gentleman know that we can get rid of the prisoners, and then we can escort the marshal and the shield out.
As Thavius kind of nods and he goes, "Very well. Sounds like a plan." As lead on then, and Lady Vanthaper kind of seemingly kind of heading off away from everything.
Right, let's go speak to Boss and tell him what Lady Vanthaper said, and then we can escort you out of here, Marshal.
Right. Let us be on our way and be swift. If they've already figured out where the church is, then we may have to just get out the old-fashioned way through the villa itself. So, come now. Let's just be on our way. The prison will be just out. The prison's, as you know, the prison's just on the way out. We can go give instructions to Thos.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I just nod.
We are following the old man.
Yep, we're following the old man.
As he's
Riveting gameplay.
listen, I'm just going based off the choices y'all made here.
I'm just messing.
I am just mad we're leaving my armor behind. Like, it is good that we did, but I am mad.
You'll be fine. You're stop being dramatic.
Oh my god. If we get into a fight, I'm fucked.
You'll be fine.
B. Eventually, as you all round the corner and make your way to what appears to be a little bend in the corner, Thavius kind of like gestures for you all and just goes, "Well, all right, be on with it. I have no reason to be in there."
Okay. I'll just walk up and open the door.
Alright. To give you an idea of what you're seeing here. This is 29. As you're kind of opening the door, as you're kind of like opening this door and everything, those who are staying near Thavius can kind of hear, you kind of hear him murmuring to himself, just be like, "No, the plans are not disrupted. I promise you we will do what must be done." As Savine, you enter in, you would the first thing to catch your eyes is a broad-shouldered figure with purple skin and a beard of writhing snake-like tentacles stands in the middle of a room, lined by iron doors tightened to its grip on a glaive as it glares at you through the darkness. Each of the doors are set with a small barred window and a ring of keys hang from the creature's belt.
I'm assuming, Thos, we've been instructed by Lady Vanthertan to advise that these prisoners are no longer needed. We have intruders here, and she wants you to dispose of them as means necessary.
As he kind of makes his way over to one of the doors, you would kind of makes his way over to one of the doors. You would hear a gentleman, you would kind of see a door kind of open, and you would see a young, kind of short, lean man kind of surprised to see the door open as he you see a Thoth kind of entering into a cell, and you hear very much what sounds like the very unpleasant sound of someone being cut in half as two heavy thuds hit the ground, and Thoth kind of comes out, covered in a bit of blood as he makes his way over to the other door. Opening it up, you would see standing there is a fit, aristocratic looking woman in her 70s. And she doesn't seem to say anything, but she kind of gives you a look, Savine, of just kind of very much just a look of just get this over with, as he enters in, and same thing with one swift motion of the glaive cuts her down as he kind of looks back at you and just kind of gives a huff and just goes, "It is done."
Great. Awesome. Perfect. We'll be on our way.
So he kind of seems to stick behind the others as you watch. Thavius kind of gestures for you all to lead as you begin making your way out the original path. As you're all beginning to head out and making your way out of this cult-like area, you find yourselves back kind of in the villa. And as you reach the surface, Thavius will chime in and just go, "There should be a ship that we can lay low on for a little bit. I'm sure one of the the kids would have it ready."
Well, sure.
They're just been on our way to the docks now. Let's not make a scene of anything. As carrying this kind of strange kind of shield he has, he seems to hold on to it very tightly.
As we're walking, I'm gonna fall back in step with Anna and go, "What's the plan here with him?"
I just shake my head. I'm not gonna say a word around this guy, so I'm just shaking my head.
Right. Guess we go to the docks.
Yeah.
Because, so, meta knowledge. If I know Thaddeus really well, he would definitely know me because he was with the Hellride. Or am I remembering what you said wrong?
No, you're remembering correctly.
Yeah, he would definitely know me because I was a prodigy back in the day.
I'm gonna lean into Anya and go, "Do you have any poison still on you?"
I bought one from the merchant. It was I have a poisoner's kit and then the crawler mucus.
Okay, I've got an idea once we get to the docks.
All right, sounds good. At least we won't be the ones getting poisoned this time.
Right. Well, let's hope anyways.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I take it you're continuing the facade until you get to the docks.
I fucking guess so.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's like an alley on the way that we can try to
It's Boulder's Gate. Of course, there's plenty of alleys.
Okay, is there maybe there's an alley we can be like, "Oh, this is a quicker way to the dock, so we don't get seen by the guards or something."
Sure.
Okay. I'm just trying to think. think what we want to... Hang on, okay. So, what do we... Like, okay, out of game now. What do we want to do with this guy? Do we want to kill him? Do we want to interrogate him?
Oh, we need to get rid of him. Interrogate and get rid of him. That's definitely the plan.
Okay, so we want to interrogate him, then we want to kill him.
Well, I feel like we need the shield, at the very least.
We do need the shield, yeah. So that's why I'm asking, do we want to, like, interrogate him and kill him, take the shield type thing, or what do we want to do?
I mean, we could always walk into the room that, like the stairs lead up to.
We're past
that first,
we're out of the villa now.
Oh, we're outside? Okay. Well,
yeah, that's why I'm asking if there's an out, like, if we want to drag him off, say, take him down an alley and be like, oh, this is a quicker way, and then, like, beat the pulp out of him in an alley, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any kind of, warehouse we can, sneakily drag him into as well, He's an old man. We can probably bash him over the head real quick and, get somewhere.
You're right. Maybe we could...
We could use that stuff I have to paralyze him too. It does paralysis.
Oh, that might be a good idea to do that.
The crawler mucus, yeah.
Okay. That might be an idea if we get close to the docks, like Scott said. I'm sure there's probably an empty warehouse we can drag him into.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so in that case, what I'm going to do is, we gotta get him to ingest the crawler mucus. Does the crawler mucus have, like, a smell or anything, or a weird...
Crawler mucus is contact, so he doesn't need to ingest it, you just gotta make contact.
Okay, so what I think you should do then, Void, is, like, smear some on, like... the robe and then accidentally bump into him.
Ooh, okay. Sounds
and get
good.
it, like, touch his hand with your mucusy robe.
Yeah, just tell him just do something like, oh, quick down this, small alley, and kind of drag him down. Not really drag him, but like usher him into an alley because we see something that we need to hide from.
Yeah, say we see a guard or something. Yeah.
I didn't realize I posted it a bunch of times. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
All right.
Is everybody okay with this plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, so go ahead. If that is the case, go ahead, Rogue, to go ahead and give me that sleight of hand because I want to see how effective you pull this off.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Hell yeah.
You kind of having to having to do this once or twice, you were able to like put it on such a way that like you have control of it, but you're not exactly touching it. And as you kind of move closer to kind of touching him, you get a sudden itch in the back of your head as you're kind of like about to go and touch him. That brings you a little bit of pause as there's a slight moment of a whisper in the back of your head that's very deep but very hollow whisper as this voice kind of tells you in the back of your head, just, if you intend to kill him, you might as well do it now. He will not be missed.
Oh.
He has betrayed so much. Why give him the courtesy of peace? End him now. And only Inya, you hear that in the back of your head. No one else hears it.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of stop for a second and like look around to see if
there's a you all notice Inya kind of hesitate and kind of look around. There's even a point where Thavius kind of stops and looks at you and goes, "Is everything all right?"
Yeah, everything's fine. And then I kind of just ignore the voice and like move on with the plan.
All right, as you kind of have you wait for another moment as you go and I'd say at this point you make contact with him. There's like a kind of that awkward moment of just like, oh, my bad, and then you see the poison begin taking effect as he suddenly locks up as he looks panicked. As once through the shield dropping to the ground. Actually, I should show an image of the shield. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna say as soon as he drops it, I grab it.
Oh, nice. So, he's dropped to the ground, right?
Well, he's paralyzed, so he's not dropped to the ground. He's basically kind of frozen in place right now. As you grab a hold of the shield, there, Savine, you kind of something about it kind of gives you a bit of a weird feeling as you grab a hold of it.
I am going to take this moment. He's poisoned. I mean, he's paralyzed, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go up to him. I'm going to remove my mask, call him a dirty traitor, and slit his throat.
All right.
Oh.
Perfect. As before he can't really respond or anything or stop what is to happen as you slit his throat as blood drops to the ground. You would begin hearing this voice in the back of your head as you would hear, and that's how we deal with traitors.
Whoa,
This is gonna spark something in me, and I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna take out my scimitar's already out because I slit his throat.
Yeah.
I'm going to just start stabbing him just in extreme anger as many times as I can.
Whoa, I'm gonna grab her by the shoulder. Anna!
I'm not even gonna seem fazed by it.
Anna, stop!
I'm just gonna keep going.
I'm gonna grab her and turn her so she's facing me. What are you doing? We were gonna interrogate him.
You just see kind of a blank look on her face, and she's not like actively crying, but there are definitely tears coming down her face. And she just kind of drops the scimitar and just slowly puts the mask back on and just shakes her head and kind of looks at him, looks at her. She's not saying anything, but you can tell she is visibly is a mix of anger and confusion and almost like despair.
I kind of look at Anna wide-eyed and ask her if she just heard a voice in her head as well.
Kind of look at Enya. I take the mask back off because we're all alone.
Yeah.
I just look at her and just nod my head.
That's weird. I heard seems we heard the same voice. It was somebody trying to tell me to kill him.
He did not deserve to take another breath.
Y'all
that
what?
Man.
Y'all are hearing voices?
Yeah.
Is it too late to spare the dying him?
I would say very much so.
Damn.
Even if you spared the dying him, he did just get shanked fucking multiple times.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know we had a plan, but from the moment I saw him, he betrayed all of us. He did not deserve to live. He did not deserve anything more than to be rid of like the plague he is. If this is what he's going to do, if he's got a part of this and he swore to protect us all, he does not deserve to live.
But we don't even know what the plan is, and now we're not going to know because Lady Vanthafer is going to be long gone. and her sons are gone, and the only thing we've got is this damn shield.
Yeah, but it's some kind of important to them. So,
You would,
silver lining.
as you kind of say this, you kind of hear the muffle just from Slobber Chops, as Slobber Chops, seemingly for no kind of poking her head out. You see when she pokes her head out, Inya, you're not sure when the hell she did this, or none of you are really sure when she slinked off, but she has a hold of that strange kind of box that the Vanthaper son was looking at.
What the?
Huh.
What?
Slobber
Slobber-
chops.
What? I'm gonna take the box from her and give her chin scratches.
Right. So we're in an alley with a very much murdered man wearing cultist robes in a town that is on high alert for cultists. I say we get rid of these robes, we go back to the tavern, and we try to figure out what we do next.
I say we drop all this stuff on top of him so it just looks like a pile of clothes.
Yes.
And then we leave.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And I kind of look at Savine. I'm sorry I let my rage get the better of me. I know that was not the smartest thing to do. I just, and I'm shaking as I say that. I just, he betrayed everything, and I could not accept that.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
but it
kinda
was
doesn't-
kind of metal. So, like,
Yeah, Savine just doesn't say anything to you. She just kind of takes the mask off and takes the cult robe off and just kind of throws it on top of the dead body.
okay, that's also fair.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Same. Yeah.
I don't know how you'll get your armor back. You might have to find some new.
I kind of shrug. Well,
Oh,
at this point, it was, it was with the insignias and all that emblazoned on it. I think it made us more of a target than it was worth the sentimental value. I need to accept that my people are gone and I need to move on.
Maybe you just take Nazareth's armor if he doesn't need it.
He is a much bigger man than I.
Mm.
It's okay. I'll just, and I kind of take the scarf out. I had been wearing it as a belt under the robes. I kind of take the scarf out and I just kind of wipe my face with it a little bit and then drape it back over my clothes. And shall we go back to the tavern? We'll figure out the armor situation in the morning.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna kind of tuck the shield underneath like my actual cleric robes, so so it's not just like we're walking around with this.
Can I
Shield.
either Arcana or like history check the shields to like know if I have any idea what it is?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Hiya.
Nice.
Good news.
I mean,
I rolled a nat 20.
I mean, judging by the look of the shield, I would say through some less than, you already have a reputation of kind of being a little bit of a bend the rules kind of person, doing your own little shits and giggles type of stuff, and it has gotten you in trouble in the past. As you kind of like take a look, as you kind of take a glance at the shield, as Savine kind of tucks it away in a robe, from rumors and murmurs that you've heard people talking about, judging by from loose accounts and captured cultists and agents, you believe that the shield you're holding that is in your party's possession isn't a normal shield. It is the shield of the Hidden Lord. A very unknown and mysterious artifact that for most don't even know exists, but for some, it's a very well guarded secret. It is for the most part, what you remember is there is an order of cultists that whole objective basically is to defend the shield and to reacquaint with it and protect it. For what reason, you're not sure. But if this is what you think it is, and you're pretty sure on this might potentially be a very powerful magical artifact that you have in your possession.
Oh boy.
So,
Let's head back to the inn and we can crack some of this wine and
Yeah.
yeah.
I very
I
much
need it
need
after
some
all that.
wine after. I very much need some wine myself.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
I'm not one for drinking, but I think in this case,
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we make our way back to the tavern.
Yeah. So, you make your way back to the Elfsong Tavern, and you gather around, get some drinks, and kind of take a moment to assess everything that has happened today. Is there a particular bottle that you all wish to open up first and give a try, or?
no.
No, I don't drink.
Enya mentioned the Red Dragon Crush she wanted to try, so I guess we crack that one open first.
Yeah, let's crack this bottle open.
Yeah, you crack it open, and for those who wish to drink, the Red Dragon Crush is it's very fruity. Like, it's kind of the best way to put it is it's kind of like, think of like a really, the best way I could put it, for lack of a better term in comparison, it's kind of like a fruit punch type tasting. Like, it's kind of like, it's like an alcoholic fruit punch. That would be the best way I could describe it.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Con, is this the wine that Ez likes?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And it's a very hard commodity to get by, because the Wizards of Wine in this timeline is fucking destroyed.
They're all dead.
Yeah, they're all, the winemakers are dead, yeah.
The winemakers are dead.
Due to choices being made. But neither here nor there. Yeah, as you all drink, kind of try out the different wines. Are you busting them all open, or are you just kind of...
I gotta pee, I'll be right back.
Or are you guys just picking and choosing?
I mean, I'm not the one with the wine, so I can't really. Oh my god, I am not getting another set of armor. Fuck. Sorry. I'm not the one with the wine, so I'm just gonna follow the flow.
Okay.
I say we just kind of try them all.
Sure.
Who knows when their next chance is going to be?
Fair enough.
Mhm.
So, you got the descriptor of that one. What is another one you wish to try?
The moon wine.
Alright. Moon wine. As you kind of open up the bottle and you kind of pour it out, you would see that it is it's kind of a deep, it's like a deep purple blue. Yeah. It's, despite its appearance, it very much has a strong potency to it.
Oh.
Do you wish to give it?
Oh,
Who all
yeah,
wishes?
yeah. Open it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna give it a try.
Okay.
We gotta make Constitution saving throws, don't we?
Scott, are you drinking it?
No.
All right. Whenever Ray gets back, I'll ask if.
Hello, I'm back.
Speak of the devil. Are you? They busted open the moon wine, and it's like a deep purple blue drink, and it smells
okay.
pretty. It smells pretty potent. Do you want to give it a try?
Of course.
Okay, everyone that is drinking it, I need Constitution saving throws for me, please.
I knew
Let's
it.
go.
God damn it.
Let's go. My favorite thing to make.
Oh yeah.
Enya,
Yeah.
we are
Oh, no.
fucking drunk.
Oh, it's no, it's not the fact that you're drunk. As you all take a sip and you all take a Simon, you watch as the ladies kind of take a sip, and it's really good. Like, it's really good. I'm tired now as they all pass out.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all three of you pass out.
Okay.
Yeah, just almost immediately.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Amazing.
no.
Man, we're what, 5 for 5 now, boys?
There we go.
Simon, you get a better look at the bottle now. The moon wine has a what's the it has an alcohol content.
Alcohol?
Shut the fuck
Alcohol.
shut the fuck up. Alcohol content of 150%, and
Oh, shit, that's...
and it is noted that it has been enchanted with magic to help those who drink it sleep.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I'm so glad we investigated the bottles of wine.
You
Mhm.
should just read
Yep.
the bottle.
Oh,
Nah,
but
we're just fun in that.
you also see the price on it. This shit's about this bottle alone is about 6,000 gold pieces worth.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, three of you are knocked the fuck out.
Who is behind the bar? Like, who works here?
There are 3 human males that kind of like.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, like there's people here. Like there's a few workers
You
there.
could also go get the V and Vixara to kind of help carry us up
Yeah.
to your room.
Look,
Because they're
I am an average dude. I have a strength of 10.
There's
I can't
you
make
also
up with that.
you would also see a set of animated armor in a half ogre woman, half troll, troll ogre, whatever. Big woman,
It was half ogre.
half ogre.
Yeah, she's half ogre.
Big woman. You see big woman.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the large lady if she can help me move these people to their rooms. I don't know what rooms they're in.
Oh,
They would know what rooms we're in. So.
Oh, they know.
I know where to go. As she kind of picks them up, like it's like watching. It's like watching
okay.
it's like watching an adult lift up like toddlers. She just like easily picks them up and like puts her out of her shoulder.
God.
Oh, how do you? Okay, yeah.
They,
I can't stop you from doing that, so I hope you actually do know where they go.
I know where to go. They was nice dragonborn.
Oh, the really tall dude?
Yeah, he compliment my armor. And she kind of like she like gingerly with the other hand like takes your hand and be like, "Come now, they go to bed, you two." It's like
Okay.
and she kind of like takes you. She kind of takes you to their room where she like gingerly puts them down. And she kind of like notices like the bed doesn't have enough room for 4 people, and she just kind of looks at you. And she just goes, "There's no room for you to nap. I guess you nap on floor. Have good night, though."
Well, that's fine. Floor is perfectly fine.
Yeah, she kind of heads out, gives you like a pat with like her like gently with her hand before heading back.
Her enormous fucking basketball hand.
Yeah. You tell them good night now. As she shuts the door. And it's like, very clearly she's having to close it real slow. Otherwise she will fucking rip it off the hinges.
This has been the weirdest day.
I guess you nap on the floor. Oh, God.
So.
I never reported back. Calmore's gonna be pissed at me.
So, as this happens, you kind of have this moment of like, oh, he's gonna be pissed. We're gonna cut to the dreams of Anna as you are resting after drinking this alcohol and kind of processing everything that's kind of happened today. You would kind of hear that low, kind of raspy voice again in the back of your head. As you're resting there, you would find yourself kind of in this, kind of almost seems to be like back in the armory where you saw Fabius talking to the shield. As you would hear this kind of voice going, he promised me everything, and yet he failed. You have acquired your taste for vengeance, yet you mourn El Terrell while he reveled in it. If you would wish, I can potentially help you reclaim El Terrell and save your people.
Can I talk back?
Yes.
What do I need to do?
A simple exchange of services. I will keep you alive, and in return, you will find a way to free me from my prison. As you get a mental image of a divine being, almost an angelic being, that seems to be bound in an unholy prison by chains made of infernal iron. Almost sitting there, kind of pleading for, like, fighting against the chains, knowing that there's no use, as the angelic figure kind of looks towards you and goes, I have been trapped here for so long. If we can get to Avernus, perhaps there might be a chance for us to for me to escape. And if that is the case, I need someone skilled like yourself to get me out.
Save El Terrell.
I will protect you and give you what I can in this prison. And with that, you will have a chance of helping El Terrell.
I'm kind of thinking about everything, and you can tell that she's very torn because obviously this is sketch as fuck, but she feels oath-bound to do what she can to protect her city. So after a lot of thought and very conflicted looks, she just nods her head and goes, if you can help El Terrell, I will help you.
Almost a feeling of acknowledgement as the shield goes, Lady Vanther might have escaped. She flees now But she was no longer a problem. Those of influence will eventually catch her. But we have everything we need to get a step in. I think we know how to. I can lead you down a way to get to Avernus, so that you can continue, so that you may save Pt2 now.
Let's do it.
You get a flash in your head of a keep resting in a mountain range that almost looks like a mixture of a protective place, but also a place of study. Seek out the one that is knowledgeable of the occult. Open the box and learn of what Thavius has done. Once you learn of the contract, you will be led to the gates of hell itself. There you will have a chance to save dear Pt2. And as the vision of this keep kind of shimmers and fades, you would see a flashing image of a tiefling woman dressed in what appears to be very robe-like attire. And there's a moment where you see her looking like she is studying something, but there's a moment of pause as she almost seems to look directly at you for a brief moment before... Next thing you know, you wake up and your head is hurting. As the three of y'all wake up only about 2 hours later, and it feels like you three have the biggest fucking hangovers you've ever had in a long time.
Oh god, it's like the poison all over again, and yeah.
I'm not
feel
gonna-
like shit.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to kind of sit up and look around for the box.
I'm gonna grab my alchemy jug. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my alchemy jug and do the fresh water and start chugging it, and then hand it to Enya so she can chug it.
I'm gonna also chug some of that.
Yeah.
This is familiar.
This is very familiar.
Listen, I'm just rolling with wherever you guys do. I'm not the one. Yeah, you, Simon, what do you do as you watch the three women suddenly just kind of bolt up awake and they just start immediately chugging water? What have you been doing while they've been asleep for like only 2 hours?
I've just been tinkering around with my gun.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of see them, you kind of hear them immediately kind of just wake up and just probably a few bemoaning groans coming from them.
Well, can't say I'm overly surprised, but good morning.
Is it morning?
No, it's only about 2 hours after you guys drank that.
Sabine groans and flops back down on the bed.
Yeah, me too. Like in unison.
In unison, we just flop back down on the bed.
That's fair.
Does Anna see the box anywhere?
Does anyone have the box?
I took the box from Slobber Chop, so it's probably in my pack.
Okay, well, I am honorable enough that I'm not going to go through your pack. But I would know that, though, because I saw you do it.
Yeah, you saw me take it from Slobber Chops, yeah. Is Slobber Chops with us as well?
Yeah, Slobberchop's on the end of the bed, just curled up, just purring. Living her best life.
I'm gonna take a piece of meat out of my pack and give it to Slobber Chops.
Just kind of takes it and just kind of... It's kind of like she was resting and then you place it right there, and it's like when you put food in front of a cat when like they're just waking up, they're like, oh shit, it's real, and then just start nomming away.
Yes.
I kind of lean down to where I'm eye level with the cat, start stroking her and go, you remember that box you gave her? You remember how she put it in her pack? Can you get it for me, sweetie?
kind of goes over Savine's pack and just begin almost seemingly rummaging through before just kind of looking up at you, and then just having the book on hand. Well, not the book, the
box, right?
The box, yeah. The book.
Okay. I was like, the book? What?
No.
You opened it.
I
came.
Yeah, sorry. I had a moment where I was just like, eat.
I'm gonna give her 2 pieces of meat this time. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I'm gonna kind of look at Simon and go, I need to collect my thoughts for a bit. And I'm gonna walk out. You said that there are like back rooms in this tavern, right?
I would assume so, yeah.
I'm gonna check to see if one is open, like if it's not being used.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down with the box and I'm gonna inspect it for any kind of openings or anything like that. You said it was in Infernal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't understand a word it says, but I'm gonna look for any sort of opening, any sort of like mechanism that I could try to figure out how it opens.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh shit, I don't have much in that. Oh shit, alright.
You kind of, after fiddling around with it a little bit, you would see that certain runes seem to align with others. As you kind of realize that, it's seems to be a degree of a simple puzzle box configuration. And you think with enough time that you could probably solve it, but as you're kind of messing with it and kind of solving it a little bit, you get a weird, uncomfortable feeling about this box. As you would hear kind of whispers that emanate as you get closer to solving it, of different voices of different beings whispering in your head, just remember the contract, remember our deal, remember the contract, remember our deal. Do you keep...
I keep going.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh. That's not a good one.
And as you continue solving it, there's a moment where you pause, and what ends up stopping you is you think you got the configuration right, and just as you're about to solve it, a large devilish red hand reaches out of the box and grabs your face, and causing you to panic, you shut the box and the hand retracts.
Holy shit. I almost just out of like pure instinct tossed the box across the room. Now I'm shaking and breathing very heavily.
Yeah. As the configuration, almost seemingly with a mind of its own, resets.
I'm going to very hesitantly kind of poke the box with my foot a few times to see if it does anything.
It doesn't seem to respond.
I'm gonna quickly pick it up and put it back in Savine's pack.
Yeah, you make your way back and put it back in.
Yep. And I'm just gonna... What time of day is it? Is it still like nighttime? Or is it like, has it gotten to morning?
With everything that's kind of happened, I would say... With everything that's kind of happened and gone on, I would say it's kind of getting into evening. Like
Oh shit, we did...
Like later
It's
evening.
been like a full... It's been like... Oh, later evening. Okay, I was about to say, it has not been a full day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of... Did we get multiple rooms, or do we only have the one room?
We've got 2 rooms, I think.
Yeah, got 2 rooms at least.
Okay, I was about to say, I didn't think we all fit in the one room this whole time.
No, I'm pretty sure we've got 2 rooms.
Yeah.
I kind of... Actually, no, I don't put the pack back. I don't put it back in Savine's pack. As I walk in the room, I kind of look at Simon. And I just kind of cock my head to the side a little bit as he's tinkering.
Yes, hello.
Do you like puzzles?
Yes? Why?
I kind of look at the box and I kind of look at him and I very gingerly offer it to him. My hand's still kind of shaking from earlier. Come with me.
Okay.
I'm going to
We're
take him
going-
back down to that meeting room.
Okay.
We're gonna solve this puzzle box.
Yes. But be very
Okay.
careful. I don't know what the runes say, but this could be something big. I just set the box down on the table and sit down at the table and look at him expectantly.
Well, let's give it a shot. What do I gotta roll?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okie dokie.
As you begin kind of working the puzzle, you would recognize that the runes, as you begin messing with them, seem to definitely be doing some sort of magical effect as you're channeling the box. You begin solving and kind of clicking things together as it's making more sense. And as you're kind of solving it more and more, you would begin hearing this whole remember your pact, remember your deal.
Oh, that's odd. I don't have a pack. Anyway, continuing.
Alright, give me one more check.
Roll well. There you go. I knew you were the man for this.
As you continue solving it, as you continue solving it more and more, the puzzle box glowing more redder and redder as you continue to solve it. A stillness kind of fills the air as there's a moment of silence before what sounds like almost like someone opening a furnace door while it's in full heat. That hissing, burning noise slowly begins to fill the sound filling the air as impossibly a crack opens up, almost like a rift or a non-existence in reality opens up. And as it begins to expand more and more as you're working on the puzzle, you two begin to see shapes begin making their way out of the portal. As I'm going to call the session there because the next time we start, it's going to be combat.
Oh no.
Oh no!
As roughly what's coming out of the portal right now is quite a few devils.
Oh no.
I
What have I
wasn't aware
done?
this was that spooky of a box.
All right,
I was not either. I thought it was a simple box.
Scott and Tess, you may want to roll up new characters.
I've already done that.
No!
We'll figure
You're gonna
it
kill
out.
Scott's boy off already?
No, I was just say have them ready because this can go.
So be it.
This could go so many ways. But yeah, thank you all again for playing. I hope you had a good time, and welcome to our campaign, Scott. Where
welcome to your campaign. Your character might die next session.
listen.
So this is a good time to remind everybody that my AC is now 11.
Yeah,
It's gonna
because
be interesting.
we're busy just past the fuck.
I love how I
We're
love
always passed out.
We are.
that is what I find absolutely amusing is no matter what I do, where I'm just like, all you got to do is this, just do this. You guys go, nah, and then you do the absolute worst answer you could do, and it's just like, you know what? I can't help you.
What do you mean? We were tasting some wine.
Well, no, the wine thing was fine. I'm more so talking about like, hey, you should probably take that box to an occult wizard, an occultist that knows what she's doing. Nah, I'm gonna take it into a room by myself and then try to solve it, and realize, oh, this is probably bad. Actually, let me bring in the new guy.
Let me bring in the guy who looks like he likes puzzles because he tinkers with shit while my two other people are passed the fuck out.
I'm doing my best. I solved the box and like my job is accomplished.
Oh,
I've done nothing.
The box isn't solved yet. You've just started it. You have just started it, my boy.
Well, maybe we can unstart it. We'll figure that part out.
The box.
Yay.
Oh, Anna isn't the smartest character.
Clearly. But that's okay. That's okay.
And she gets tunnel vision very badly.
Noticed. But yeah, I think that's a good point to end it, because not only is it combat, but I also have to plan out the combat, because I gotta make sure I'm doing it right. But, yeah.
And also, you weren't expecting to go into combat so soon?
No, I figured. I was like, as soon as you talked about messing with the box, I was like, it's like, alright, wait, this is gonna go bad. But it's fine, it's fun. We're all here for the teehees.
Crazy.
We're all here for the teehees and the ha-has, and sometimes that involves doing some oopsie doodles. Anyway.
Are we sure about that?
That's a pretty big oopsie doodle.
That's a pretty big oopsie doodle, if you ask me.
Just opening a minor rift to Avernus. Nah, no, it's fine.
YOLO.
Just a
I mean, he did tell me to open the box, so I opened the box.
Yeah, but you said to take it to someone who can know the occult and then open the box, not do it now.
Listen, she was so panicked, she listened to only half of what he said.
Apparently.
They opened the box. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and stop stream, but thank you all again for playing. Next week, where we might potentially see the consequences of actions. Consequence
of our actions chasing us right now.
Alright. You guys have a thank you to the people that have subscribed and gifted subs, and thank you to the people that have rated. It is very much appreciated. We will do this again next week, and it'll be good soup. But Have a good night, everyone.
For some of us,
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.